What's poppin', T Squad? It's your girl Keisha and Mo, and we are back with a new episode of Since You Asked. Okay, so the first one we have is an update from the young lady that sent us the email titled, "Is There Something Wrong With Me?" In the video, she was basically saying how she's a young woman that has goals and aspirations. She knows what she wants, and she really don't want to fuck with no fuck niggas, and that her friends always telling her that she is uptight and that she's rude and she's condescending when it comes to men and stuff like that, and they always telling her that she needs to date and she don't want to right now. And based off the email, the way she sent it, we were telling her that, yeah, you do kind of come across very rude and harsh. It's okay to feel the way you feel about dating, but the way that she talks to people didn't come across right. So she sent us an email and she said, "Hi ladies, thank you so much. I appreciate the advice that I really have taken what you said into consideration. So a couple things I haven't shared with you is that I had been taken advantage of as a child. My cousin lured me to the bathroom when I was only 5 years old. He stripped my pants down and started humping me. Meanwhile, my family members are in the next room. My father told my mom, who was downstairs, that he was going to go take me to get my diaper changed at 5. When, when what he really was trying to do was get me alone so that he could finger me." Whoa. Wait. Okay. All right. I didn't think anything of it since I was so young, but I do remember how much it hurt and that I bled. He put his hand over my mouth to get me to stop crying. I don't remember his exact words, but all I remember him saying it was, "It's okay, Daddy's just trying. Daddy just making sure he got all of the pee out." Sounds ridiculous, right? Well, at the time, I believed him. It made sense to me because I didn't know any better. My mother still doesn't know till this day. Only my sister, who I tell, didn't even tell until I got in high school. She promised she wasn't going to confront my father after I begged her not to, but she ended up calling CPS without my knowledge. When I got home from school one day, my mom was bombarding me with all these questions, and I kept denying because I used to be so intimidated and afraid of my father, and I didn't want him to lash out at me. I don't even know why she would call them. I really have no idea what she's talking about. I kept saying it was never, ever brought up again ever since. We act like it never happened. I was very naive and vulnerable growing up, and my dad knew that, and he knew I was too young and too scared to stand up to him, and that I was never going to tell, which I get that from my mom. She acts like she's too scared to stand up to him when he's disrespecting his daughters. My sisters found a crack pipe in her 2-year-old daughter's shoe while he was babysitting her, and he says he doesn't know how I got there. So what does my mom do? Sit there. She catches him looking at other women's asses, and she will say a little something about it, then let it go. I tell her I caught him looking at old lady porn, and she just sat there. He got into a screaming match with my sister, cussing each other out and everything, and she just sat there. My mother never took up for herself when it came to him. Me and my sister talk about it all the time, and of course I don't believe every man is like my dad, but I can't help but have this guard up 24/7 because he practically scarred me, and as much as I try to get over it, I can't, because the issues I have with him never got addressed properly, and I don't want to end up like my mom and just sit there and settle for bullshit and lies and never stand up for myself, especially when it comes to your own children. Some men aren't shit, and I have been treated bad before, but then I always think about the others that were so good and sweet. I wish I could have treated better and not assume the worst of them, and that they are just like my father. I'm actually talking to somebody right now, but it's nothing serious. I'm talking to him with these issues as well, and he's very supportive and patient. I don't know when I'll ever be ready to confront my father, if I ever will, but I just want to be able to love him like a normal daughter loves her father, instead of looking at him like a creep and a monster. Anyway, thanks again. Sorry for the long update. Te amo mucho. Adios. Adios. Um,
You don't owe your daddy that.
yeah, you really don't.
You do not owe him that. You do not owe him. If anybody needs an apology, it's you. You need all the healing in the world.
You need to go to therapy. Like right now, us ain't doing.
And you need to take. You know what? You need to confront your mother, because she knew it. And I believe that the reason why your mother didn't say anything is maybe somebody did her the same way.
Yeah, or maybe she was afraid of him. Maybe he's abusive towards her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She was afraid.
Did she have a sibling?
Yeah, she got a sister.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Remember, the sister called CPS, and when they came, she denied it.
Yeah. She was terrified.
One thing that I have learned, based off your first email and now learning the backstory, when people acting out and you don't understand why they are the way they are, it's always a backstory. It's always a method to somebody's madness or why they behave the way that they behave. Now knowing your past, now it fully explains why you are so harsh against the male species, because of what happened to you as a child and what's honestly still happening to you as an adult. it's still happening to you every day. It's living inside of you and festering. And until you get some counseling and get some healing and really come to grips of what happened to you as a child, that shit gonna continue on with you for the rest of your life. You gotta get some help. And dating right now ain't nothing that you need to be thinking about. Like, seriously, you gotta deal with your issues from your past, confront those issues head on, your father and your mother. Whatever your mother decides to do after that ain't on you, but at least you have faced it head on, confronted your demons, and then you can move on with life.
Demons.
Yeah.
That's just something that's very deep down in you that you it's probably it's really probably getting ready to bother you now. Because everybody's going through these transformations.
And it's going to show up in ways in your life that you don't even expect. Like, this shit going to pop up in your job, your friendships. Like, it's just going to come everywhere until you deal with it. Like, you have to. And I think you writing into us is the first step of your healing process. But you got to dig further because we ain't certified. We just went through certain shit our own self in life. But you need to talk to somebody. Go to Talkspace.com. There's an online therapy session.
Somebody.
Yeah. Like, you really need to work on that.
This ain't something you want to sweep under the rug. Every time it comes back, it's going to hit you even harder.
Yep.
It's going to be even darker.
Yeah, so we just encourage fully that you get some type of therapy, like straight up, fast, in a hurry. Please send us another update once you watch this video, and thank you for sending us the new update that you just sent us. The next question is titled, Am I a hoe?
Come to the right place.
What's up, Keisha and Mo? So let me jump right into it. There's this guy that I have been crushing on for months now, and we'll call him Bae, but I never acted on it because I know Bae has a girlfriend. So I respected that, kept my distance, as well as tried to move on. After a while, it did work. I wasn't really thinking about Bae as much anymore, and I was shifting my attention towards other dudes. Like this one particular guy, let's call him Buff. Buff is a football player, but I found out Buff also had a girlfriend. Yet he still kept trying to pursue me, and he only claimed his girl sometimes. Finally, he realized I wasn't really into him like that, so he kind of just let it go. But one day, me and my friends were just talking and messing around, asking whether or not I would smash them. I was like, LOL, y'all don't even know me. So one of the dude's friends is like, what if I got to know you? Then I would have at least a 3% chance. I laughed and said maybe, and he was like, I bet. So Buck was looking at me. I've been trying to get with you for I don't know how long, but he asked you one time and you say yes. I said, well, first of all, I said maybe. Second, he was just playing around. And third, don't you already have a girlfriend? He was like, she not my girlfriend. I would never make her my girl. I just laughed at him since I didn't know how else to respond because I wasn't sure if he was telling the truth. Regardless, I wasn't really into him like that, but at the same time, I was curious since I never really fucked with a guy who was buff like him. And he was it was funny and he had game. I just wasn't physically attracted to his looks. Also, I really just didn't want to get in the middle of no one's relationship if he was lying about that chick not really being his girl. I just kept flirting with him regardless because it was fun. Now here's where it gets interesting. Remember Bae? Bae was actually in the back with his friends just talking and whatever, but we were being loud as hell, so they overheard our conversation. This is high school shit, obviously. About the...
Maybe not. I know some 40-year-olds act like that.
I mean, the setting, they got to be in a high school or college. The boy played football, and they...
Yeah, they had them little... Go ahead.
Okay. But we were being loud as hell. They overheard our conversation about the would you smash me shit and everything. So when I get up to go get some water, Bae walks up to me out of the blue like, hey, what's going on? I said, good. We've never even talked before this, nor did he ever notice me before, so I was very surprised. The next day he talks to me some more. He smiles at me and he's like, hi, Aaliyah. I couldn't help but smile back because he was so fucking cute to me. Then day 3, and he walks up to me, okay, because this is long. Okay, he was flirting with you, girl. Okay, you gave him your number. He gave you his. I told him how surprised I was by actions because they seemed so out of the blue. Do you like it? He said yes. And he smirked and said cool. Keep in mind, I assume he and his girlfriend broke up. Then I finally okay, he was blowing up your phone.
Where friend at? Well, he was busy. Just what
Wait a
happened?
minute. Then I finally respond as we start flirting even more. Then he says, by the way, I'm in a relationship. I don't want to hurt you or play with your feelings. I would feel bad. I was in shock. This man was flirting with all day. I was confused. I said, it's okay. I understand. But then he said, I'm going to still treat you right, though. And then proceeds to flirt with me even more, calling me cute. Okay, he flirting you, flirting. Y'all talk for 6 hours. Whoop-de-doo.
Y'all not together because we got the email.
Know that it was wrong to keep entertaining. Okay, you entertain the conversation. Okay. He texted me the next morning saying he can't text me when he's around his girlfriend, so he promised me he could talk to me afterwards, and that's exactly what we did for hours and hours. He was gassing me up so much, telling me how perfect I was, and everything he said to me so far is how he really feels about me. I partially didn't believe, but I still engaged in the conversation. He says we're friends, and I agree. But he is still so flirty with me all the time. I'm actually supposed to see him again tomorrow. And his girlfriend doesn't know who I am, and she doesn't know anything about me, but I'm scared she might find my name in his phone. But then again, he says he won't text me when he's around her. So I don't know. I don't know if I consider myself a side chick or just a platonic friend or friends with benefits. Honestly, I don't know, and it's wrong for me to say, but I don't want to stop talking to him, and he makes me happy. I'm so torn. What should I do, you guys? Am I a hoe? P.S. My name is Aaliyah. It's fine for you to say it out loud. Aaliyah, baby, grow up.
No, you're not a hoe.
You just
bored.
dumb.
You know what? I can call you dumb because I can call myself dumb.
So, I mean, that's why we've been there.
Yeah,
we've your age been before. There. You're a child. But you have to understand, why would you want to be somebody's secret? Why would you want to be hidden somewhere or somebody gotta talk to you when somebody's not around? You're not a priority to him. You're not.
He gonna come when the fuck he wants to come.
And of course he gonna tell you cute and gas you up. He wanna fuck, young lady. He wanna fuck, or he probably want his dick sucked. He wanna fuck, and when he gets what he wants, it's gonna be a wrap. I mean, let's keep it.
It is. Yeah.
It's gonna be a wrap. You ain't gonna hear from him no more until he wanna fuck you again.
Yep.
This is what niggas do. Somebody gotta tell her. But yeah,
it's never going to amount. This shit can go on for years. Trust me, I know. This shit can go on for years, and somebody can be it. And I know that the nigga is probably putting all the cinnamon roll icing on this shit. Like,
y'all talk for 6 hours. She that's a lot for her at her age. We talked on the phone for 6 hours.
Woo! Girl, I can't talk to nobody for 6 minutes. I said, man, this big. I can't do that.
Yeah, leave that nigga alone, girl. Because when karma comes back, honey. Now you know about this girl. You dead ass wrong. And you're still talking to this boy, knowing he got a girlfriend. It's gonna come back to you. It's gonna be done to you one day, and you're gonna see how it feels. And
it's not a definite. If you leave him alone now and apologize and you should be okay. You may be okay.
She said she want to continue to do it, but
don't do it, girl.
Don't let that girl find out, and she gonna whoop your ass. She gonna beat your ass.
It ain't even about getting your ass whooping. Let me tell you something. Like I've been saying about me going through the spiritual awakening and ascending and stuff like that. It ain't about no woman whooping your ass. See,
life gonna whoop your ass.
Not even just that, but a spiritual ass whooping is something.
Ooh.
Let me tell you, you wanna move this nigga out your life on your own. Because if it has to be forced out of your life, and then you gotta be dealt with, it's not gonna be pretty. You're gonna have a whole bunch of repercussions to come. Trust me, I know.
Nothing gonna come out of this situation.
Nothing gonna come out of this shit.
You want somebody
like a lot of people don't believe in reincarnation and shit like that. We have shit that we do come back until we get it right. And every time you come back, you don't have to continuously work on this shit. It's gonna be harder and harder and harder. Get it together.
Be smarter.
You don't want to be a lonely bitch in the next life too. So
exactly, and you too young for this bullshit.
I don't mean to call you dumb. I'm working on myself.
But you don't want to be in a situation where you know if he probably fucked with. Ain't no problem. He having sex with his little girlfriend. He gonna have sex with you. You want to get something? You want to get something from this little boy?
Not even just that.
There are things out here that you can be getting, and you're gonna wake up one day itching, and then wonder why is this happening to me. Because you put yourself in this situation willingly. Then you later you're gonna be the girl that's gonna be crying, saying, "Why this happened to me? Why he doing me like this?" You did it to yourself.
Leave him alone.
Leave him alone. They ain't that damn work to stop even dealing with niggas that got girlfriends.
Not even just that. There's some shit that's going on with you. and I'm just saying from my own personal experience, it's some shit. You dealing with some type of abandonment issues, or you feeling lonely, or you just will take anything just to fill a void. It could be any damn thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it is. Do you not do anything? Do you not have a social life?
No, she got friends. That's why they was all kikiing.
I got friends too, but I don't do shit.
Well, yeah, that's why I was like, she need a hobby. You need to do something. Worried about it, have a goal. Do something else. But yeah, don't mess with that little boy. Please send us an update. On to the next question, and this is the last one for this video. It's titled Friendship Advice. Hey Keisha and Mo, I want to start off by saying I love your channel, Keisha. Thank you so much. I enjoy your sensual segment, so I can definitely benefit from advice from the both of you. I need advice on friendship. This is going to be pretty lengthy, so please bear with me. I have a toxic friendship with someone I consider a close friend. I know you're probably thinking, well, if that's the case, just cut her off, but that's easier said than done. We are currently not speaking to one another, and I honestly don't trust her. We live in 2 different states. We've been friends for 7 years. I'm in my mid-20s, and she's in her late 20s. She's been there for me, and no, this is a new one. This ain't the one you think of. Yeah, she's been there for me and has been present at every milestone. Oh no, why is this? Yeah, that's in her again. Didn't we do this in the video?
That's what I thought.
I just didn't. Okay, well, maybe I didn't put the star by it. Okay. I don't know why they put a star by it, but okay. Let's go to the next one. All right. Cut that one out. Cut. So next question then, because I think we already did that one. Am I overreacting? Hey, Keisha and Mo. First, I want to say that I love y'all, and y'all are like my distant cousins, LOL. I'm going to try to not make this long, LOL. So anyway, my name is R. Keisha, we spoke on the phone about sicko mode a few weeks ago, and you let me ask some questions about the book. Oh, hey, girl. But this question is about my best friend. We have been best friends since high school. We're both 28 now. Months ago, like back in December of 2018, I quit my nice paying job due to my anxiety. At the time, I didn't know that it was anxiety until I started talking to a therapist. I've had jobs since then, but it never worked out due to me quitting because it just didn't feel right. Mentally, I was in a dark place and I hit rock bottom. She's been there to help me through it, her and the therapist. But since then, I have been doing Uber Eats, and I like it. In school for the time being while I look for another job. So when I vented to her about my life, she would bring up about me quitting the nice paying job. And when I tell her I just couldn't work there because of my anxiety, she always goes to me being lazy or something stupid like that. And now it's starting to make me look at her funny. I've checked her plenty times about it, and she always says, girl, I'm playing. Since I've been seeing the therapist, I've been happier. Yeah, I still have my days, but I have been on a self-love journey, and I want to try and do things. And when I tell her about it, she sound as happy for me. She don't sound happy for me, or she don't give me the support that I thought she would. Anything I tell her, she responds to it is condescending. For an example, I live in my grandma's house. She has since passed away, but I still live here. And when I tell her like I'm going to move, she will say something like, "Why would you do that? That's stupid. The house is almost paid for, and you want to pay highest rent. Like, damn, bitch, I don't have to stay here if I don't want to. If a guy like me and I don't like him, she would say that's why you going to be alone because you too picky or you like bum ass niggas. Like, what the fuck? I'm starting to feel like we are drifting apart as friends. Am I overreacting or something wrong with her? Besides that, we don't have any issues. She's like the sister I never had. She herself is going through things, and I'm here for her, so I don't understand where all this is coming from. I'm a Pisces, and she's a Leo. Thanks for the advice."
I don't know, maybe. I don't know what's up with her. I stay blocked for a week.
Not for a week.
I don't know. You said who a Leo?
She a Leo, and she a Pisces. Bitch, you ain't no Pisces.
I am a Pisces rising. I'm a Leo North Node, a Libra Sun, a Virgo Moon. Girl, don't make me get into it. I know my whole chart.
Gag me with a spoon.
This a Leo 24/24. So I'm trying to tell you.
Well, the difference between me and this girl is that she gives unwanted opinions. I don't have shit to say about nobody else's life. I keep my shit to myself.
What?
Anywho.
Do y'all hear this? Please, somebody. Where's Sheridan ever not either?
But I would just have an honest to God conversation with her. If y'all been friends for a long time and she's such a good person outside of her opinions, then it's not enough to fuck up the friendship, but I would at least sit down in a serious environment and tell her this bothers me, the way that you respond to certain things. And if she continues to do it after that, then you need to approach the situation differently and make a decision. Because we've stated on this channel 50 million times that friendships are just like relationships. They are not meant to last for lifetimes. Sometimes friendships are in your life for a reason and a season and a lesson. What the fuck? Shut up. Anywho, so
nobody gonna love you like that.
But I would just have a conversation like, this really bothers me, you know, let me, you know, make decisions for myself and just support me. Not saying that as your friend you're supposed to just sugarcoat shit for somebody just so they can be fine. I mean, it's okay to be a friend and tell her how. It's okay for her to be your friend and for her to tell you how she feels about certain things. But it's all about tact and the way you say things to certain people that I've learned over the years. But
it is. It ain't what you say, it's how you say it.
Yeah.
That is so true. That is so, and the intent behind it.
Yeah.
Like, if you're doing some shit, if you say something to somebody or you do something to somebody with the intent of being malicious or to cause that person harm and shit like that, it's a no-go. You will pay.
Yeah, so I would just talk to her, really just talk to her and tell her this hurts my feelings. These are the reasons why. Don't go into it with an attitude. Just go into it very sincere and telling her, you know, this really bothers me. If I fail, if I do fuck up, that's a part of life. Let me fuck up. Then
Right.
you later you could be like, well, girl, I tried to tell you, you know. But
or you could just keep your shit to yourself. Just keep it to yourself.
I mean, really.
That's how you avoid a whole lot of problems. Keep the shit to yourself. Stuff that you're not sure that's going to be in your life in the long run. You don't have to tell your friends about that. That ain't because now you just constantly telling them when some shit that's worth telling them. You ain't gonna want to tell. They ain't gonna want to listen to that shit because they tired of you coming to them every 5 minutes. You don't have to tell them stuff that's not important.
Just because you friends don't mean you gotta tell a person every nook and cranny of your goddamn life.
Especially if you ain't sure of.
Yeah.
No.
So send us an update and let us know what happens. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like, and subscribe. And if you have a question or an update for us, please email us at since you asked one@gmail.com. We will see you guys on the next video. Bye.